Yo le gang. Donc on est à la 1.3, enfin à la 1.3, la mise à jour avec le tower défense. Et donc on va faire la mission pour amorcer l'événement. Donc si je dis pas de bêtises, c'est la mission la quête du personnage de Xiao. Et donc vu que j'ai le personnage, on va faire un peu du roleplay. Donc comme d'habitude, ça va être le 3e épisode. J'ai muté, vous allez pouvoir apprécier la quête. Et donc on en parle plus tard. Hop, je vous montre le son du jeu. Hop, et c'est parti. Donc bonne vidéo, n'oubliez pas de liker si vous avez aimé, abonnez-vous et partagez.
Is it just Paimon, or is there something weird about those hilly trails over there? Paimon thinks so too. We've seen plenty of hilly trails before, and they're Uh-oh. This is right by the wall. Now that we've seen it, if we don't do anything about it, Paimon will feel really guilty. Let's go take care of them.
Useless.
These super evil hilly trolls are more difficult to defeat than the usual kind. Hey! Seems like people are gathering over there. Wonder what they're doing. Whoa! See that guy in the mask? Oh, you mean like Xiao? Now that you mention it, this guy's met with the magic he was using seemed even more adeptacy than Xiao's. Xiao... Ahem.
Please, if you're here to thank me, there's no need. Cleansing the world of evil is the... Wait, who are you? One had assumed you were followers, but on closer inspection...
My name's Paimon, and this is my sidekick.
One sees. One too shall introduce oneself. The one before you is the Adeptus, Master of Stars. The one descended from one's mountain abode to cleanse the world of evil, whereupon...
Our wishes? Paimon thought that the Adepti and Leela were just really good in battle.
There are different levels of Adepti. Yet, it is unbecoming of an Adepti to boast of one's powers. One would have you first speak to one...
Have you seen the Master of Stars in action? I believe that now. Watching him use his magic is all the proof. Not long ago, I sought some medicine from him on behalf of my ailing father. The difference with Boo Boo Pharmacy's... Once it was boiled and ready, it gave off this really ethereal mist. Seemed pretty adeptal to me. Adepti medicine is surely the most potent. Sure, you have to make some sacrifices if you seek help from an Adeptus like the Master of Stars. I had to give a few
The Millilith don't really need to do shifts when the Master of Stars is around, do they? I'm a merchant, and I had an especially valuable batch of goods that needed transporting recently. Reason being, monsters run a mile as soon as he so much as holds up his talisman. It didn't come cheap, of course, but then soliciting the services of a god is a monumental affair. Just look at the right of dissension. So I can accept it, but I doubt that most from outside of Liu would be willing to.
Finally, a life full of hope and purpose. Oh, are you believers too? After my fiancé had been left, I cried every day. But then I turned to the Master of Stars for help. At his suggestion, I started burning paintings of my fiancé and casting the ashes into the ocean at sunrise. I can't explain it, but it really worked. I know in my heart that he'll return. This is not some I'm so overjoyed that I gave a portion of my wedding budget to the Master of Stars as an offering. After all, if not for him, I wouldn't be getting my fiancé back, in which case I wouldn't need it anyway.
What do you think? One's adherents may exaggerate a little. Surely you jest. There was once all things are connected. That which mortals call imagination is, in other words, their wishes are already on the path of
Nope. It makes them way more complicated. But
Indeed. You are perceptive, my diminutive friend.
okay. So we also have one other question.
Oh? You need but ask. One wanders among mortals, doing good and cleansing evil. One reveals.
Ah, got it.
Now then, what are your wishes? One senses, so be it. This wish is not but first, one must see some.
What's that supposed to mean?
The way of the Adepti cannot be grasped from words alone. One must seek the profound truth.
What do? Paimon doesn't understand him at all. Oh, that's right. Some of those believers mentioned that well, Paimon's not forking over it. You don't even have a vision. Hey, why don't we make him a tasty snack? No one can resist the temptation of good food, can they? Yep, a tasty snack is sure to work. Why don't we head over to Wanlin Bookhouse and see?
So, you'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti?
Yes. Here.
Oh, aren't you generous?
Hey, isn't that, Star Snapper? What a coincidence running into him again. Did you hear the name of the book he just bought? What, well, anyway, it was definitely a book about the Adepti. Why would an Adeptus want to buy a book about... Really? What's so fishy about him? Huh. Paimon thinks we should check out that book. Maybe...
So, are you buying or not?
Hey there! We'd like a copy of Yaksha...
Huh. Since when did that old chestnut become a bestseller? You're a rare breed of youngster if this is what you like to read. But so, are you buying or not?
This is the one! Let's see what it's all about.
In ancient times, Liyue was a land of misery, where the shadow of evil loomed large. As slain gods festered, their vengeful wrath cursed the world, manifesting in infernal forms. When demons stirred, miasmas, monsters, and mutations infested the land. Then Rex Lapis summoned the Yakshas to vanquish the demons. They swore an oath: restore order through slaughter, purge evil through battle. To this, we dedicate our lives. Eons of bloodshed later, karmic debt weighed upon them, phantom wrath seeping into their broken souls. They went mad with fear, turned on each other, or succumbed to the darkness. Of the 5 foremost Yakshas, death came to 3, while the 4th vanished without a trace. In the millennia since, one conqueror of demons remains the sole surviving Yaksha in the mortal realm. And only on moonlit nights, in the glow from Guyon, and in the sound of the Dihua flute, is his memory preserved.
This book is about the Yakshas, a group of adepta... Seems like a pretty niche topic. Was it... So, there used to be 5 main Yakshas. Do you think that it could have anything to do with that? No, surely not. He doesn't exactly give off the... The book says that the wrathful spirits of the gods defeated during the Archon War can sometimes cause plagues, all of which sound pretty horrendous. Do you think those super evil hilly churls we saw earlier? The book says that the Yakshas, after fighting against the wrath of the gods for thousands of years, poisoned by the hateful thoughts of the gods, the Yakshas would often descend into it's so tragic. After everything they went through and all their years of Yep, Paimon thinks we've already summed up all the key points. So back to the matter at hand. The things we need answers on are 1, where did those super evil-looking hilly trolls come from? And 2, what does Star Snatcher have to do with the Yakshas, right? Now to head back to where this all started and commence our investigation. Let's part the fog of To be honest, Paimon actually hopes he is... But if we get our hopes up, there's further for them to come. Alright,
Flee at my command, foul demon. Flee! Why won't you flee?
Uh-oh. trouble. And there are innocent bystanders here too.
Useless. Pyrotechnics.
Oh, I don't get it. Why didn't the Sigil of Permission do anything? Has the evil aura of these hilly churls grown in...
Sigil of Permission, huh? Now why does that sound familiar? Right! It's a keepsake of the Adepti. No wonder he was able to scare those monsters.
What are you two babbling on about? One is merely underslept, meaning that ones were one but given another
Well, as it happens, there goes an...
one suddenly feels ill at ease.
So you were just bragging after all. We were... Come on, Traveler. Looks like it's up to us. You...
Right.
Oh, it's that Conqueror of Demons again. No wonder.
It's you. I was purging some living beings that had been tainted by the demonic. It would...
Huh? He isn't usually this polite. But you are exercising demons. How is that causing trouble?
That is because the changes that occurred in these monsters stem from me. Or more precisely, from the karma I have accumulated.
Mutations? Karma? Does that mean... Yeah, Paimon remembers that Xiao is also called the Vigilant... So... Poor Xiao!
I see. You must mean that piece of literati fan fiction from a few hundred years ago. All things are impermanent, and to exist is to suffer. We Yakshas have no need of sympathy or tears. My comrades who have passed on would see your tears as a stain upon their legacy.
Oh,
It matters not. In any case, I am on my way to purge a cavern of demonic influence, so we shall part ways here.
Wait! Take us with you! We'll be a big help!
No need. I am used to fighting alone. And in any case, these mutations originated from me to begin with.
Well then... Oh! Consider it Paimon's penance for being accidentally rude just now!
Well, come on then.
So, Xiao, you've been suffering from the bad karma all this time?
Suffering is my price to pay for eons of endless slaughter. I have come to accept this. I will use the ritual known as the Bane of All Evil. You must remain calm. Do not allow yourself to be affected by the lingering wrath. Disappear! Boring! Huh. Star Snatcher. I am aware of no adeptus by such a name.
So he is a fraud! Well, we'll continue this discussion later. You should focus on your battle for now.
Worthless. 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 Here. Worthless. Here. Worthless. Here. 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 Is this retribution? Worthless. Useless. Boring. It is good that we came here. An unusual number of living things had fallen under infernal influence. Had we not arrived in good time, the consequences would have been unthinkable. Now, this Star Snack,
Ooh, Paimon will tell you.
an adeptus who grants wishes. To think that people could be so evil.
As an adeptus, do you have the power to grant wishes, Xiao?
The Liyue of yesteryear would never ask the Adepti for boons unearned. Millennia ago, the ancestral people of Liyue asked for nothing more than the strength to defend the land they called their home.
To be honest, an adepti who grants people's wishes is probably more appealing to people nowadays.
However feeble people nowadays may be, they are not my concern.
Oops, Paimon spoke without thinking again. Oh, one more thing? That fake adeptus has a sigil of permission. It's what he—
Wait, truly? Fool. Exorcising demons without exterminating them. If this continues, things may spiral out of even my control. We must confiscate his sigil of permission.
Great minds think alike! And it just so happens that we've got a real adeptus with us too. If Xiao were to teach Star—
No. I only slay demons. I do not kill
Who said anything about killing him?
It would certainly benefit Liyue if we could convince him to cease his wicked way. I possess an art called Dream Trawler. It is normally used to separate the soul from the body, that one might cultivate oneself in a waking dream. But it can also be used to call forth the spirits of others.
Whoa. Now that's a real Adepti art for ya.
A ritual must be performed for this art to be used. Assist me in gathering a few items. A censer, 7 lamps, and something to reduce the temperature.
Reduce the temperature. Oh, but as for the censer and the 7 lamps...
Do you know of the 2 Yaksha statues that stand guard beside a merchant road? The ancestors of the people of Liyue built shrine. Once you have found them, meet me at the Yaksha statues after nightfall.
I swear by my sword!
Ooh, this...
The spirit soars the mountains high.
Sorry to interrupt you, but...
Well, I'll be. Isn't that something? A pair walk into a shrine, neither to seek nor worship gods or adepti.
We know it's rude to ask, but we just need them for a short while.
For the Dream Trawler ritual, I trust.
How'd you know that?
I have been in the shrine for far longer than you would expect. Perhaps as a reward for my faithfulness, I have been endowed with some understanding of the Adepti arts.
Wow. Paimon's never heard of that happening before.
Ah, it matters not. Take what you need. It is a fortuitous thing that these items may be of service to you. They serve little purpose here, in any case. Nothing that you...
This sense... At least it isn't as run down as the shrine. So, next, we just need to grab the 7 star lamps, right? The sooner we start, the sooner we'll be done. news now, but let's say bye to that guy before we leave, shall we? Huh? Where'd he go?
I had presumed that once you had acquired what you came for, you would forget about me and simply be on your way.
Ah! It's that guy's voice!
My physical form ceased to exist over 1,000 years ago. What you witnessed earlier was an illusion, created by the Adepti art known as mortal lingering. Now that you have taken the 7-star lamps and censer used in the mortal lingering ritual, my form is no longer visible to you. I was once a junior in the Order of the Yakshas, bestowed with the name Pervases by Rex Lapis himself. Yet my strength failed, and I was slain in battle. Today is the anniversary of my death. My last wish was to see a modern Liyue, and so I took the liberty of performing this ritual here. That aside, you were sent here by the Conqueror of Demons, were you not?
So, you two know each other then?
I sense his aura upon you. That and the heavy burden of his karma. Even after all these millennia, he still must endure such tremendous suffering. I am truly ashamed.
Don't say that, Pervases. You sacrificed your life for Liyue, didn't you?
Life is a precious thing, yes. But when I think of the burden that the Conqueror of Demons must bear...
Pervases.
I apologize. Birthdays are joyful occasions, but by the same token, it is hard not to be melancholy on the anniversary of one's death. The mortal lingering will not last much longer. Take care, you two, and please pass on my regards to the Conqueror. If only I could taste some authentic grilled fish. By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil.
Huh? Looks like he's gone then. Paimon really hopes that at least someone will remember Pervases the Yaksha. We should get going. But let's come back here and make an offering sometime.
Have you gathered the items for the... This sensor and these lamps. Their designs are flawless.
Oh, and, he says hi.
Pervases. Yes. This does have the hallmarks of something Pervases might do. As I thought, it seems that he could not leave Liyue behind, either. Well then. Place the sensor in the middle, and surround it with the 7-star lamps. Adorn the area Yes, this will do. Now, the next step is there are 4 steps to performing this ritual.
That seems like a real...
Adepti arts are the product of millennia of study by Adepti. Do not failure to take this seriously could cause the technique to devour one's...
Stop talking! I'm sorry!
When offering the incense, we place the incense into the censer with reverence for Rex Lapis in our hearts. Meditation is to empty ourselves of trivial thoughts and to focus. Then we shall recite the incantation in a loud voice. Devayaksha, bring forth sin. Finally, we will loose an arrow towards each of the Yaksha statues to enlist their authority for our contract. If all goes well, Star Snatcher's soul will be brought forth short. If you have no other questions, let us begin.
Then we meditate. Paimon really... Bring forth sin! It looks like the Yaksha statues are glowing at the waist. So we just fire 1 arrow each at the glowing parts, right?
In the name of the Princessin!
We finished the ritual! And we followed all the instructions.
Close enough. Leave the rest to me. You two get ready to greet.
Where is one? Huh? You two look familiar. What's with one's body? One feels light, weightless. An adepti art? You dare don the guise of an... But as for the matter of one's present location, one could have... Wait, that must be it. Of course it must. One must indeed be in a dream.
There's no helping this guy, is there?
Huh? What is the meaning of this? Do you truly think that one will permit such...
All right, time to take him down a peg.
By royal...
Hey, stop it! Please stop! I surrender! I surrender! Yes, I do. Oh, how did I ever have the misfortune to meet you two? Please, great Adepti, spare my life.
We did call your spirit here, but we're not Adepti.
You deceive the masses with quackery. Masquerade as an Adeptus. Exorcise demons without One day, you will reap that which you have sown. For those...
Seems like Xiao's got him scared stiff.
Oh, great Adeptus. Might I ask your name? It really is you. It's truly you. Never in my life did I imagine that I might meet the conqueror of demons.
You know about Xiao?
Of course. My grandfather was a folklorist. I learned the tales of the conqueror of demons at his knee. To this day, I'm an avid collector of books concerning the Yakshas. But ever since I discovered a sigil of permission while rummaging through my grandfather's personal effects, at first, I was just imitating the Adepti for fun. But
So to sum you up, you're Xiao's biggest fan?
yes, thank you both for allowing me to witness the conqueror of demons in the flesh. It's like a dream come true.
That wasn't quite our intention.
Oh, great conqueror of demons, please allow me to I swear to turn away from evil, to live an honest life, and to never again stain the...
I will remember your oath. Now go.
Thank you. 1,000 thanks for your forgiveness. And for...
He seemed very earnest when he was making that oath. Oh, wait. We haven't gotten the sigil of permission back yet. Let's head over to Wong...
Star Snatcher. He signed in here under the name Wong Ping An. He's already checked out. He said he wished to go in a yes! He also requested that I give this letter to a traveler.
Talking fairy?
Well, anyway, you must be the traveler. Here's the letter.
How strange that he would leave a letter for us. Come on, open it! Paimon's curious! Huh? Seems like he actually left us a few nice trinkets. Along with... Paimon hasn't met a bad guy like him in a long time. Yeah. Anyway, let's...
Useless.
Let me guess where you're from.
Ah, there you are. We got the sigil of permission back.
You have my thanks.
May I take your order, sir?
1 grilled tickerfish.
Certainly. We'll prepare it for you immediately.
Huh. No almond tofu this time?
Tickerfish was Pervasi's favorite dish. I just wanted to see it.
Huh.
By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil. Was there anything else? I am accustomed to eating alone.
Uh-huh. And so, Detective Paimon